Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. I'm Tina. Today I'm going to be doing your upcoming September weekly tarot. This is going to be for September 1st to September 6th, August 30th to September 6th. You know, it's a little timeless in that sense. All right, you guys, let me give these cards a shuffle. I will lay your cards down. I will put up a photo as well for you guys to see. We're going to pull 2 layers. Let's get into the first layer now. And let me just give these a few shuffles and let's see what's happening for you guys. First week of September. The 1st to the 6th, but again, time is a little fluid, so whenever you read this, it would apply, of course, if it resonates. All right, a few more shuffles, Leo, and let's see what's happening for you guys. 2 more. All right, Leo, what's the situation? What is challenging you this week? What's motivating you? Where's your head at? All right, what's your approach? External influences or people that can be affecting the situation, and then near future outcome, what's coming towards you. All right, we're gonna pull another layer, of course, but at the very center of your reading, we got the Knight of Pentacles. We got the hardest working energy. This is very committed energy, very dedicated energy. It's kind of putting the shovel into the dirt and getting the job done. So it's really dedicated. Honestly, everything on your spread looks really positive. Again, I'm gonna pull a second layer. I think the only thing that might be slowing this down a little bit, that might be affecting that like committed, dedicated hard work, is because in your environment, you guys, we do have the 3 of Cups. A little fun, a little celebration, getting together, and really honestly enjoying life. Enjoying life. But let me go ahead and pull from a different deck, actually. Get a second layer. I will update this photo as well. But yeah, it looks like you guys are really just got your nose down, putting in the work this week. And I think you're challenged by a little bit of outside fun. Are you missing a little bit of fun? But yeah, we got the Knight of Pentacles. This speaks of progress, absolutely. You're starting to really manifest this pentacle here. You're really starting to make progress with whatever this means for you guys, whatever you guys are trying to manifest in this physical reality, Leo. And that's what's on your mind anyway. We got the Magician here on your mind. So you guys are focused on manifesting this. You guys are focused on, you know, the future, basically. You got the future on your mind, something built to last. Some of you may have families. You're thinking about what you leave behind for your family. Absolutely. And yeah, in your environment, we just have to have 3 of Cups. That's really positive energy, the 3 of Cups. It's really supportive, tribal, celebrating, feeling good about life type of energy. All right, let me give these a few more shuffles. Let's go a layer deeper, Leo, and see what's happening. But yeah, it's really about putting in that tedious work. Tedious, committed work, day in and day out, showing up every day. All right, 2 more shuffles, Leo. 1 more shuffle. See what's happening for you guys. All right, what's the situation? Oh, okay. What's challenging you guys? Now we're gonna get into it. What's motivating you? Where's your head at? What approach are you taking? And then external influences or people that might be affecting you. And then what's coming towards you? All right, you guys, really interesting energy. We have a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords here. It feels kind of like a couple for some of you. But let's see here. At the heart of the situation, we do have the 4 of Wands, guys, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So it is putting in the work for some kind of milestone. Some of you, absolutely, this is the marriage card. That is very much the kind of thing you would celebrate, right? That's a big milestone in our lives. Others of you could be like buying a house. It could be hitting a certain tier in your business, but it's really beginning to see your manifestations realized in reality. You're starting to see progress with it. You're starting to see progress with it. I think you're challenged because it's a little bit slow moving with that Knight of Pentacles energy. And because in your challenge position, we do have the Wheel of Fortune, which speaks of kind of just letting that wheel turn, everything having its cycles. And usually when I see this, this is really a positive sign. It's a really positive omen from the universe. The cycles are changing and they are turning in your favor. What was down will come up. You're also challenged by the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands in this position, for me, it's the viewpoint that's a little bit of a challenge. So like when you look at this 3 of Wands, he's standing at such a position that he can see anything. He has a lot of foresight, right? He's standing at such a high vantage point that he can foresee any challenges that might be coming his way, as well as any opportunities. And I feel with this being next to the Wheel of Fortune, you might not be seeing all of the opportunities. I want to emphasize all, because I know that you're seeing some, absolutely. And I just think it's about being patient with the progress and the expansion, because it is coming. This Three of Wands is progress. It is expansion. All nights speak of progress. It speaks of progress. He's making progress. He's physically moving. The horse's legs don't seem like they're moving, hence him being the slowest moving knight, but he is making progress, and what he makes is built to last. So this is a sturdy foundation. There is no tarot that will knock down this kind of foundation that's built by the energy of the Knight of Pentacles, and that's the focal energy this week. Again, I think it's just challenged by like having that vantage point, being able to have the foresight, and I know it's hard, and believe me, I know there's a lot of challenging planets as well this year that are really making trust and faith become a true test, I think, for all of us. But yeah, the cycles are turning for you. I think it's just moving slowly. It's becoming realized though. For some of you, I think there's different stages because, you know, we speak to a collective, but I think some of you are already seeing like the fruits of your labor being realized, this milestone being realized. Others of you are seeing it, but it might not just be where you want it, and that's why it can be a little bit frustrating. But the progress and expansion is here. It's just about seeing it and letting the Wheel of Fortune do its thing. I think of like divine timing as well. I do think of divine timing, and it is a little bit in your challenge position. But things are turning. And the thing I'll say is when things are turning, sometimes like they're uncomfortable and we can get lost in that uncomfortness until we see the turn, right? Until we see the page turn and we can start seeing these new chapters and these new cycles in our life. All right, guys, with your mind again, you have your mind very much in wanting to take action, wanting to manifest, but you also, clarifying that, guys, we did get the Five of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, you might just be conflicted in like, how am I going to do this? I feel like there's a lot of hows that you guys may be asking yourself, questioning how you're going to be able to build this. How is it going to happen? Because we do have the Five of Wands with the Magician. So it just feels like a little bit of inner conflict when it comes to this Magician energy. But the Magician being here, you have everything you need to manifest all that you want. And you have the hardest working energy here with the Knight of Pentacles. And we do have some Pentacles here, guys. Pentacles and Swords really are in this spread. So interesting. It's a lot of mental energy. It's a lot of like earthly grounded energy as well. It's like earth and air, which are like opposites, just like fire and water. So it's interesting. Those are the elements that are like dominating your spread. But yeah, guys, we got you with the Five of Wands, quite simply just conflicted within yourself, within your mind about how you're going to take on this Magician energy, how you're going to manifest it. He has all the tools he needs to create anything that he wants. As above, so below, you know? So what he believes he can create as well. So it's just, and honestly, this Five is a shifty energy. You're going to work through it. And even though the Five is in your mental space right now, in regards to this Magician, you guys, it's not affecting your approach. Your approach is that 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles approach. Ace of Pentacles is like, boom. Obviously, you're motivated and you're inspired by this new reality that you can create. That is what is here. You're taking that Ace of Pentacles. You've seen it. You've seen the idea of it. You've seen the potential of it. And your approach, guys, is taking it straight from that hand, straight from the heavens, and getting ready to turn it into the 10 of Pentacles. You're taking the Ace and you're turning it into the 10. Really beautiful approach, guys. Really powerful approach as well. Even though I know the Magician is challenged by that Five of Wands a little bit in your headspace, it feels like you totally conquer it. You conquer that, whatever that Five of Wands is, you figure out how to shift right out of that. You figure out how to shift right out of that. And there's like literal progress in your spread. We have a 3, we have a 4, we have a 5 here. Things are manifesting. Things are manifesting. It may not just be as obvious right now, but you're taking that Pentacle and you're ready to nurture it. You're ready to grow it. You know that there are challenges ahead. Absolutely, there always are. But you're ready to turn it into the 10 of Pentacles, guys. And that is your approach this week, Leo. Really, really fantastic. Now, again, what might be affecting it in your environment? We do have a King of Swords here, guys. It's a very authoritative energy. There is very much an authoritative energy. Could absolutely be an air sign. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. It doesn't have to be. This represents a personality. But he's very like authoritative. He's very respected. He can make lots of decisions because he has a lot of experience. In real life, he'd be kind of like a military type of like personality. But authoritative, absolutely. This is a decision maker type of energy. And it's in your environment and it's connected with the Three of Cups as well. So it just feels like, it feels a little bit like a harder energy over this Three of Cups. I think you're needing a little strategy as well in your environment, because he very much speaks of strategy. It's an intellectual energy, absolutely. And I think you're needing some strategy. Maybe you're missing out a little bit in the environment, and that's why it might be like, this might be feeling more like work than you want it to feel like, this Knight of Pentacles energy. And maybe this strategy is just how to strike a little bit of a work-life balance this week. Nothing heavy, but it's, if anything, it's like a work-life balance if it is not one of those air signs or this King of Swords type of energy. That being said, you guys, when it does come to this situation and what is coming towards you, we have the Three of Swords here and we have the Queen of Swords here. Three of Swords and Queen of Swords. And you know what, guys? With the Three of Swords here and the Three of Cups here in your environment and in your influence, for some people, this can be a third-party situation. Not for all, but honestly, these two being here in these positions, I do have to say it for some of you, can be getting in the way of this milestone. And like I said, this is a marriage card as well, that you've put a lot of work and energy into when it comes to this milestone. But I do have to point that out for some of you. You know, I hope I'm wrong. Of course I hope I'm wrong. But I do see the Three of Swords, and I see the Three of Cups here. And we got the King and Queen of Swords here. So it's like something also has to be cut out here. Because with the Queen of Swords connected to that Three of Cups, I get like a couple of meanings. And I think some of it will resonate for some of you, others for other of you. And then, of course, there are those it may not resonate for. Three of Swords and Three of Cups, guys, I can't help but think like a third-party situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be like romantic either. But it's just somebody doing something that ends up being a little heartbreaking. That you could have trusted them, you should have trusted them, and you should have been able to trust them. And they end up doing something that just betrays that trust, right? Even in business, even if it's a milestone about business, this could be about your partner. Do they talk to somebody behind your back, right? It's like that kind of energy. Because the Three of Swords is here. Now, the other dual message that I get with the Queen of Swords can be a Queen of Swords who comes here to help bring some clarity to this Three of Swords energy. If you've been feeling a Three of Swords energy and it's been lingering with you, that's why it's on this spread. I think that Queen of Swords is going to help cut that out. It's going to help create that emotional release so that you can start the healing process and enter into that Four of Swords space. But the Three of Swords speaks about heartbreak, painful actions, painful words that happen. And the Queen of Swords, man, she gets to the root of it. She can get, her aim is justice, you guys. So she will find the cause of a problem. She will pull it out from the roots, extinguish it, and she will restore order. She is going to find the main real cause of what that heartbreak is so that it can be extinguished or released in this case. All right, Leo, I will leave it there for you guys. Of course, if anything resonates, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for letting me tune into your energy, and I will see you next week.